hey, congratulations for moving on.
Thank you.
Tell us where this story originally came from.
It's a pretty crazy story, but it originally came from Lily Tomlin. Gave me a call one day from the set of Grace and Frankie and said, "I'm sitting here with Jane, and we think you should write something for us." And so that kind of stuck in my head. And then I had this image of somebody saying something extremely inappropriate at a funeral. You know, people coming up to Malcolm McDowell in the movie and saying, "Oh, we love you, and we're so sorry for your loss." And then a woman comes up and says, "I'm going to kill you this weekend," and then moves on. And I said, "Oh, that's Jane Fonda who said that," and then she needs Lily's help to do it. And then I had to figure out why and what happens from there.
So at which point you knew that they could, play into this dark comedy?
I knew it from not only watching stuff that they'd done recently, like Grace and Frankie, but also things that they'd done in the 70s, Lily in Nashville and Jane in Clute, which are very edgy movies, and they're both funny. Jane claims she has no sense of humor, but she's actually she's a really witty person, actually, and likes to be a straight man, a Lily.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I knew they could do it.
So you played to their strengths. That is terrific.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm an old comedy glutton. The first film I did was American Pie, so I still like sitting in a theater and having people laugh.
I know the subject or the reason why they're doing all this is pretty, dark and very debatable on whether they should do it or not.
Yeah, for sure. No, there's a lot going on underneath it, and she does have a real reason that she wants to kill this guy. So I wanted to take that seriously as well in the middle of the comedy.
And how did Malcolm fit into this picture? You basically looked and said, who could play a despicable guy after all these years?
And still be charming. Malcolm is like a lovely person and really charming, but I think you always have in the back of your head that he's Alex from Clockwork Orange.
Yeah.
And actually, Jane had that in the back of her head. Like when she started filming, she said, "Paul, I'd like to not meet Malcolm until we film together, until our first scene." So I kind of kept them separate so that she could have this, so that she could be glaring at him for real.
Well, that's awesome. Well, hey, congratulations, and thank you for speaking to us.
Thanks.
And have fun tonight.
Thanks.